How to plot PDF files to the plotters from Windows. The instructions in this video tutorial are specific to the plotters in our lab. The settings for other plotters may deviate significantly from these instructions. You're about to learn how to plot a PDF file to our lab plotters, but I want to take a moment and discuss how PDF files should be created. This is the most important task for successful printing. You should never use file save as or export from your application. Adobe Acrobat installs the Adobe PDF printer by default. When creating a PDF, always use File Print and choose the printer named Adobe PDF. We discuss the reason for only using File Print in another tutorial if you want to learn the difference. Let's get started. In our example, we'll be plotting the CAD Labs Facebook sign. The physical dimensions of the plot are 60 inches by 20.95 inches. I've intentionally selected a file with non-standard dimensions for this tutorial. By the way, if you ever need to quickly check the dimensions of a file open in Acrobat, simply move your mouse to the lower left corner of the window. A tooltip will appear indicating the sheet's width and height. Click the Print icon or File Print from Acrobat's menu. In the Print window, select the Lab Plotters queue. Let's review the settings for our plotters. Print range allows you to print specific parts of multi-page PDFs. Page scaling should be set to none. This is particularly important when your sheet contains scales. If you want to tile a PDF for printing on LaserJets, there's also an option for that here. Auto rotate and center should not be used. Plotters don't always interpret this command correctly. Choose paper source by PDF page size is awful and causes many plots to be cut off or have missing objects. Be certain print color is black is unselected and click the Advanced button. Uncheck Print as Image. We only use this for diagnosis, and when we do, we set the DPI to 150. Print as Image rasterizes everything before sending it to the printer. This is a good workaround for files that refuse to plot correctly, but rasterizing causes lines in text to lose some of their sharpness. Click OK to return to the main print window. Click the Properties button at the top. The settings we've used up until now were Acrobat specific. The settings in this window are specific to the physical printer you're sending your file to. Begin by selecting the page size drop-down box. This list displays the page sizes currently enabled. If you don't see the size you want in the list or need a custom size, click the More Sizes button. The Paper Sizes window allows you to enable or disable different standards known by the plotter. Our lab printers are configured for architectural and American page sizes. Enable only these standards so the page sizes list displays only our lab's available pages. In our example, we need to create a custom page size. If you recall, our file is 60 inches by 20.95 inches. We're going to create a custom size of 60 by 22 inches. Our plotters need a ½ inch of margin on all edges. However, we've got a significant amount of white space in this file, so we're not going to worry about inked area being cut off. Click OK to return to the Printer Settings window. Our custom page size is now selected, but wait, the printer driver has inverted our dimensions. Click the More Sizes button. What you need to remember is the print driver makes the longest dimension the page height when it exceeds the maximum roll width, in our case 36 inches. We will correct this in a moment, but I wanted you to know what was happening. Click OK to return to the Printer Settings window. Under Page Orientation, select Landscape. Manually setting the orientation counteracts the dimension flip we just reviewed. Lab plotters use a coated paper, so select this option under Type. Paper source should be kept on Not Selected or Roll. We do not use Zoom Smart, so don't make any changes in this area. Layout View is only used when Zoom Smart settings have been altered. Select the Options tab. Our color profile should be set to Manual. The plotters will use the color profiles embedded in your file. The quality setting can be left on Normal. This setting is controlled at the server and changes here are ignored. Click the Advanced tab. The Auto Rotate setting should be enabled. When it is enabled and your print job's longest edge is 36 inches or less, the job will automatically be turned and printed to save paper and reduce trimming. Click OK to return to the main print window. We're almost done. Notice that our preview still shows an incorrect page size. This is a bug in the print driver that HP never bothered fixing. Click the Properties button once more. Click OK to close the Properties window and notice the preview now displays correctly. Make one final check that our document size is smaller than our page size. It is, so click OK to send the plot. Your job is spooled to the print server and waiting to be released. This concludes the tutorial, and if you have any further questions, ask the lab monitor on duty for assistance.